How you doing, everyone? It's Julie and Kevin back here with another video. This is on the Mini Barndominium. This is the second part. The first part we did right there was just to give J&M a thank you, shout out for all that they've done for us. And this one here is to try to answer some of the comments that you all had about the Mini Barndominium. One of the main questions I get a lot is, what size is it? Well, the living quarters is 24 by 40, and that's about how many square feet?
960, I think.
About 960 square feet, and that's kind of the reason why I kind of labeled it as a mini barndominium. It's less than 1,000 square feet. Now, we do have a front porch, as we're sitting on right now, that is 10 feet by 24, which is going to make a great place for us to eat breakfast in the morning, or to just sit out here and enjoy life. And that's what we want. You know, the build was, if you notice everything that we've done so far, it's really low to the ground. There's no steps. There will be no steps going into this house. When you go in the door, it's about an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch to get in the door.
I don't even know if it's an inch.
Yeah, it may not be quite an inch, but
yeah.
you know, we're kind of building this as a retirement home. Both of our kids are now grown up. We have 4 grandkids, and you know, we don't need.
I just want something easy to maintain.
Yeah, something easy and easy to heat, and you know, everything easy and I know somebody's going to say, well, do you plan on being in a wheelchair? No, I don't plan on being in a wheelchair.
Who does?
I don't want to be in a wheelchair. Julie doesn't want to be in a wheelchair. But everything in this house will be wheelchair accessible. The doors on it are going to be 36 inches wide. Every door in the house, including the bathroom, the bedrooms, and the washroom or utility room, will be 36 inches wide. The hallway will be 42 inches wide. So that's a good size. So if you was in a wheelchair, just if you was, you would be able to stroll right in there and go to the bathroom and do whatever you have to do throughout the whole entire house. Now, not saying we want to be in a wheelchair, so let's get that out of the way right now. Because I know that's going to come up a million times.
Somebody already asked.
Yeah, a lot of people ask me that. And not only online, but they've asked me that personally.
It never hurts to plan ahead.
Yeah, we're trying to plan ahead. Yeah, because, you know, there's going to be a time in our life where we don't have the money to do something like this. And it's going to get tough. So hopefully, at least ways it's not going to be tough to heat it or to cool it. Or for Julie to,
just to maintain it.
Yeah, just to take care of it.
Pretty low maintenance. I mean, it's metal. You just wash it down and.
Yeah, you know, another question we got. You know, people are saying, "How come there's no plywood anywhere? How come there's no plywood?"
Yeah.
Well, it's all metal. This is probably the best metal, the heaviest gauge metal that you can buy for a structure like this. And let me tell you, if this thing's going to blow down, there's a lot of buildings in the United States is going to blow down because there's millions and millions of them built exactly like this. Rick
has 2 buildings, basically same thing.
Yeah.
And his is perfectly fine.
Yeah, you know, and I don't know, I never really showed you guys, but just over the hill here, you can see the Cheat Lake Mountains. Now, he's got a clear shot for them mountains, just aiming right for his garage over there. And all them winds come up through there, and never has he ever had an issue with it. And as far as not having a foundation, you know, a lot of these, I know so many buildings that do not have a foundation are just perfectly fine. But now, we do have the foam board, as we mentioned in the other videos.
Yeah, it's just more like a vapor barrier.
No, it's a frost barrier is what it is. It's to keep the frost out of the house. Yeah. And if you notice when we built the front porch, that's 36 inches out into the concrete. That's to keep the frost from going down through and into the house. Yeah. And what was really nice is Aaron set that up. So when we put that foam board in there, it literally attached to the foam board that went across the floor. And that really, that was really nice because they're actually butted together. There's no gap in between them, so that turned out really nice. Now, the pipes that you've seen in the floor, the plumbing, all that PEX line, they call it PEX line in there. I'm pretty new to that myself, but I think we can make this thing work with a hot water tank, and that's probably what we're going to heat it with. We're going to heat the house with a hot water tank, and I don't know if I'll look for one that's actually made for heating houses or just use a regular hot water tank. I'm not sure on that. You know, it's just about like the blueprints we had for this place. We didn't have one.
We're just going with the flow. We don't know.
We're kind of winging it, you know.
Yeah.
We're just going to do it, and if it works out, it works out. Hopefully everything works out. If it don't, then we'll just have to back up and start all over again and do what we have to do. But any other questions you could think of?
The cost, they were wanting to know what the cost was.
We'll get to the cost here in a minute. Now, you know what? They're going to have the rooms. We're going to have 2 small bedrooms in the back. Both them bedrooms, even though this is a pretty small structure, both the bedrooms in the back are going to be 12 foot by 12 foot, minus the walls, okay? So, you know, we're talking 11 foot something by 11 foot something. We have 2 small bedrooms in the back, and then we'll have a small laundry room, and I believe them laundry room is going to be about 9 by 12. And then the bathroom should be around 9 by 12. And then the kitchen and the living room is going to be our biggest room. It's going to be 16 by 24. Now, I don't know if you noticed in the front part where the kitchen and the living room is, that's all cathedral ceilings. So that makes it pretty high. When you go through the front door, it's going to appear to be a lot bigger because of the height of the ceiling, which is basically all we wanted. You know, we wanted it to look pretty tall. And I know a lot of people are saying, oh, I can't wait to see the inside, what we do to the inside. You know, everything that we do in here has to be up to code. So we can't really do anything crazy, I don't think. I don't know. It's all about learning that code. And, you know, some people say, well, you know, you're doing plumbing, you got to learn the code. If you're doing the wiring, you got to learn the code. If you're building a house, you have to learn all the codes, and that's very hard for me to learn every single code. But we want to do some nice stuff in there, but it's just we just want to get it done. You know, we know we're going to have drywall in there.
Yeah.
Probably most of it's going to be drywall. What's the matter, Molly?
We might try to attempt some tile in the bathroom. We never really laid tile before, but
we're going to do tile. There's no doubt. We're going to do
but
tile.
Rick has, and he's going to give us some pointers on it and show us how to do it. So at least we have somebody that has a little bit of knowledge about it.
Now the laundry room, we'll probably just keep the utility room, just keep it concrete. We have a nice drain in there in case something breaks. It'll be able to go down the drain.
Yeah.
But the bathroom, definitely tile. We're going to do tile in the whole bathroom. One crazy thing is our shower is going to be a little bit weird because our shower is designed to be 4 foot wide and 8 feet long. Here we go again. It's big enough to get a wheelchair in. And there's no lip. So there will be no lip going into the shower. You'll come straight off the bathroom floor right into the shower with no lip, and I think that's
no door, no curtain.
Yeah.
It's just going to kind of kind of go in around.
There's
right?
no doors. Yeah, no doors and no curtains. Nothing that you have to worry about to maneuver around. Should be a straight shot right into the shower. Now we're not going to build any benches in there or anything, but what we might do is if times get tough and we need to sit down and take a shower, we could always go buy something and sit down in there so you can take a shower. But hopefully that day never comes and it works out great for us. But you know how hard it is? Right now we're living in a house. If you buy groceries, you got to walk up a set of steps to get into the house. Now you put your groceries away and now you want to put something in your freezer, you got to walk downstairs into the basement.
Yeah.
So everything you do in this house, you're either going to walk up a set of steps or down a set of steps.
3 times up and down to the basement just to do 1 load of laundry.
Yeah,
You
so
know?
now Julie's not going to have any steps.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's going to do now. All of her free time, she doesn't have to walk up and down steps.
Climb up steps, yeah.
So, but yeah, if you want to go to the bathroom's clear upstairs.
Yeah.
You got to walk up flights. Like, just go to the bathroom. So we'll be so happy to get rid of all the steps. That's going to be great. Now, it's going to take Julie and I a lot longer to do the inside of this than what it did for the Amish guys to build this house.
I wish it only took 8 hours.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
You know, it's just Julie and I.
And winter is right around the corner. It's cold.
Absolutely.
You know, so
it's going to get cold, and there's no heat in here.
We don't work on it.
Yeah, we're going to try to push out the videos as many as we possibly can to keep it going, keep the videos coming for whatever we can do. And I got to tell y'all, you're going to see some stuff I might do that you may never do and you may think is a waste of money. But, you know, that's just the way I want to do something, because I'm maybe a little bit backwards. As you've seen some of the stuff we did here. Everything that was done here, I asked for. You know, if I did overkill on the trusses, that's because I asked for that overkill. It's not that they said do it this way. That's what I asked for. I asked for 24-inch center.
They don't try to talk you into anything. You tell them what you want, and they will work with you.
Yeah, so
they might give you suggestions, but you definitely don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
That's M Carpentry out of Ohio.
Yes.
We'll leave the link in the description down below. We'll leave them a link, and we'll leave a telephone number for you guys. But, you know, it was really nice for what they did, so we definitely want to leave comments for them. So we got a lot ahead of us, and I'll probably show you what the next video is going to be about, and we'll do that here in a minute. The big question is how much did we pay for what we got? Okay, you have to keep in mind we ordered this Barndominium. It's 50 total by 50 by 24. We ordered it right in the middle of the COVID. COVID. We ordered it right in the middle. So
when the wood prices were through the roof, everything was sky high. So.
And it wasn't like, you know, he gave us a price, and he tried to adjust that price for what he thought it was going to be. The price of the build.
In case it went up any higher, he wouldn't have to raise the price on us.
Well, where we got kind of screwed up is the wood went down, but this metal went up.
Yeah.
So
it kind of worked out.
Yeah, it kind of evened it out. So we ended up paying the same price. What we discussed, we ended up getting it for the same price. But the total build with the concrete, everything you basically see right here, besides the plumbing, you've seen a couple plumbing videos, we put the plumbing outside. Jolie and I did that. I paid separate for that. We had $43,700 in this build. That's that's really close. $43,700, $720 or something like that. But honestly, I don't think that was a bad price.
It was well worth it because, we probably could have built this ourselves, but after doing the garage, it took us all summer.
I don't think you guys realize we got that garage done 2 days before they brought this house.
Yeah.
2 days. We built that garage. We had 2 days before they were bringing the house. And it took us forever because we started out with a log, took it to the log splitter, or the sawmill, and turned it into lumber so we could build a garage.
It took a lot longer than we expected.
Yeah, it took a lot longer. But it was hot this year.
Yeah.
We roasted in that garage.
But probably if it wasn't for doing the garage, we probably might have tackled this ourselves. It would have just took us a lot longer.
Yeah, I think it would have took a lot longer, and I'm not so sure I could get it as straight as they did.
Yeah.
They did a great job on getting everything straight. That was really nice. So, I'll take you guys inside.
Yeah.
And show you around a little bit, try to give you an idea where kitchen, bathrooms, and all that stuff's going to be.
It's not much to look at right now, but...
Our next video, our next project is going to be some insulation. So let's go inside, and we'll show you the insulation we're going to be putting in and where we're going to put it. And this is where I think you guys are going to say, well, are you crazy? What's wrong with you? So let's go check it out. Okay, so the next project on the Mini Barndominium is going to be putting this insulation in. Now, what is the R value on this? I think it is 6.65. So it has an R value of 6.65
for the 1 inch.
For the 1 inch. So what we're gonna do is, I was back in this corner. Let me show them. This space that this board has in here, as you can see, it goes behind this post. See how that post is right there? There's nothing in there.
Yeah.
And then when we build our walls, they're gonna come out to the edge here. And it's a 2x6 wall. There'll be insulation in here, but no insulation behind this wall. That 6x6. So I would really like to have that insulation behind there. It's not going to cost a whole lot of money. Well, it didn't cost a whole lot of money for this whole entire stack. And I'm going to get 6.65 R value on that wall. And we're going to leave a little space, a 1/2 inch gap. We got this 1/2 inch insulation here. We'll do the same thing we did in the garage. We'll cut little strips and we'll put them behind it and we'll put them in the whole entire, on all the walls. And that is just a little extra added insulation. So it might,
It didn't cost much.
yeah, and that's not something you have to do either in this Barndominium. This is not something you have to do. So, you know, don't hold us to it. You have to do that. You do not have to do that. I just wanted that extra R value behind each one of the posts. And you know what? That's another thing. Y'all asked about the post. I got the guy's telephone number. I'm going to try to go out there.
What
Yeah.
what was on them?
Yeah, they were talking about the bottoms of the post.
I'm not sure.
I'm not 100% what's on the bottom of that post, but I'm going to try to find out, and maybe this guy will do a little.
Well, we don't know what the stuff on the inside of the plastic,
Yeah.
the wrap is.
It's
We're
like
not sure what they use.
it's almost like a shrink wrap on the bottom of the post.
But on the
And
inside,
yeah, I don't know what it is. It's almost like a tar. I don't know.
yeah, I'm not sure.
So anyhow, that's the next project right there. And I'll stand back here and try to get a little shot of where the cathedral ceiling is going to go. As you can see, these trusses here are all flat. And then as you come over to here, you have the cathedral ceiling, which is going to be nice.
Make it feel a little bigger,
Yeah.
even though it's not.
Yeah, you know, it's such a small space. We wanted it to, you know, feel as big as we could, but, you know, we want to be comfortable. So Julie is actually standing in the bathroom. You can see the drain is right there where the shower is going to be. Then the commode, throne, whatever you guys want to call it.
Toilet.
John, yeah, toilet. It's right there. So we're in the bathroom here, and then straight over here, you'll be able to go straight out this door into the hallway and then into this room here. Now this room here will be the utility room. This is where the washer and dryer will be. We'll probably have a freezer in there. And then we'll have a hot water tank there for the hot water heater for the floor. And we're probably going to do an on-demand hot water for the taking the shower and washing the dishes, because there's not a lot of space. So we're going to have one hot water tank. We didn't want to have two of them. So we'll probably do on-demand for the shower and the washing the dishes and stuff. And then we'll do the hot water tank there for the heated floors. So hopefully this heated floor thing works good. I'm kind of anxious to see that work.
Yeah.
So, and then back here there'll be a hallway here. You'll have a small bedroom there and a small bedroom over there, which is going to be pretty nice. It doesn't look that big, but to be honest with you, if y'all watched the build where Julie and I picked up the 6x10 box trailer and we built it into a camper, and if you can look inside there and see that it has bigger than a queen size bed but smaller than a king, and it has all the stuff that we put in it, this big space here is giant compared to that. No, we don't need a lot. It's just Julie and I, and like I said, if it's easy to clean, easy to get through the house, easy to heat, easy to cool, that's the main thing, and we're comfortable. So we will be doing, I know everybody talks about this You know, some people say, well, rock wool insulation isn't good. It may not be good for humans, but it's good for my house, okay? But neither is any other insulation good for humans. So we're going to try to do the rock wool insulation. That was our thing. It's fireproof, it's waterproof, it's soundproof, and that's what we're wanting. So that's what we're going to do. As far as the kitchen, we don't know what we're going to do in there yet. We know we're going to have a sink because we got to wash dishes. But other than that, we'll figure it out as we go. You know, wood burner. Don't know that I'll put a wood burner in right away. If I was to do one, it won't be for a while. Right now, we're counting on the hot water heat. I would like to have the wood burner in there, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Time will tell, you know. You never know. We may even box the front porch in. Never know. We have no clue what we're going to do. We just know right now we have a pretty nice structure that we can to work on. And it's a little chilly, but you guys will all have to bear with us on the time it takes us to get it done. Like I said, we're not them young 20-year-old Amish boys. It ain't going to happen that fast. And we got to figure out everything as we go.
Well, and like you said, deal with the code officers too. So.
Yeah. Everything has to be the code, so it's definitely a little bit tougher. So that's a little bit about what we're going to do with the Mini Barndominium. We would love to tell everybody thanks for watching the videos. It's really been nice. We've got a lot of hits on our first video, or the second one. Yeah, it was the second one. We got a lot of hits on it, a lot of comments. And just because we can't get to the comments right away, please leave us a comment and a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. And we try to go through them the best that we can.
Yeah,
so
many of them.
We don't just have a Barndominium. I have over 850 videos on YouTube, so it's really hard to get all of them answered. So like I said, just please leave us a comment and a thumbs up if you'd like, or a thumbs down if that's your choice. That's fine with us. So I would like to tell everyone, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave us that thumbs up or thumbs down. Till next time.